What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And this one, I'm going to make your remake Sam's Club. Now, here it is. This one is, I think, leagues better than the old one. You'll see the old one. I'll actually have a comparison photo. I'm doing those now because those are funner to do. That's not a, well, is it a word? I don't know. Yeah, here it is. I don't really have a ton to say about it. I mean, you know, I'm showing it, so that's, I guess, you take what you will out of this. I think it's actually around a similar size too to the old one, which is very interesting. I didn't do that intentionally. Anyway, yeah, you will see the old photo in about, or the comparison photo in about like 5 seconds. So, yeah, that being said, it's your tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space here for this is an 85 by 59, and the materials you will be needing, I think, to start off are, hold on, let me get my note sheet. I was open. You need brick blocks, blue concrete, smooth quartz blocks, brown terracotta, yellow terracotta, black stained glass, dark oak doors, deep slate tile slabs, and we'll go dark oak slabs. Let's see if I can name everything else. We need pillar quartz, black stained glass pins, tripwire hooks, dark oak stairs, cyan concrete, lime concrete, blue concrete powder, and that might be it or that might not be it. I don't know. That's off the top of my head, which usually that's a recipe for disaster. Anyway, starting from the front left-hand corner of your 85 by 59 grid golf cars, if you made it. Now, if it is more convenient for you, let's say you have buildings to the right here and you have none to the left, you can start from the right side. That's perfectly acceptable. Just keep in mind the whole flip thing. But this build is literally like entirely symmetrical, except for the garages at the back, the garage doors at the back, and the logo, obviously, because, you know, yeah. But I mean, other than that, it's literally completely symmetrical. But you want to start from this front left-hand corner, God. You want to start by counting back by 4 and right by 1, and going right, you want to place 20 brick blocks. Now go 4 diagonally to the right with a brick. Right by, no, not 7, 8. 4 diagonally to the right by 1. Forward 1. Right 2. Back 2. And then right from that with, hold on, let me get out my image. 2 black stained glass blocks, 2 dark oak doors, 2 glass, 2 doors, 3 glass, 2 doors, 2 glass, 2 doors, 2 glass, brick, forward with 2 bricks, right 2, back 1, hey look, it's a J, back diagonally to the right by 1, no, that's an L, that's not even a J, god dang it, the other one was a J, right by 8, back diagonally to the right by 1, and then right by 19. And then that's kind of the layout done. We're going to, I think, work from kind of the middle. We're going to build the middle up a little bit and then probably branch out. It's weird, but it'll make sense when we get later on. You want to come to the center, and you're going to kind of direct your attention to the black glass. And you want to bring each black glass up by 3, and then the doors will be brought up with the two black stained glass blocks. Man, I don't know. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am, for the most part. I recorded a build battle today, which was kind of fun. And then what you can do from here is in front of that top row of glass, you can place a row of ups and down deep slate tile slabs. You will want to also go kind of downward diagonally forward, except it's not really diagonally. It's just kind of in front. You want to place another row of deep slate tile slabs like that, and then that kind of gives you a little bit of an overhang, and that just splits up some things better. You want to take the furthest right and furthest left 3 black stained glass blocks, and you want to bring them up with 10 smooth quartz blocks per block. This, yeah. Ah, it's 11. There we go. And then, yeah, only the left, right, and right three, because we have a window in the middle, which we'll add next. There you go. Then in that said middle, you want to place 2 rows of black stained glass blocks, and then on top of those 2 rows of black glass, you want to place 1 row of blue concrete. Extend that blue concrete forward a row. So, okay, you want to ignore that. You want to take the, also ignore that Minecraft noise. You want to take each corner of blue concrete and bring it up with 8 blue concrete. And then you can connect them together at the top. So you're kind of just creating a giant box. Like so. We can't do much with this yet, unfortunately. However, I will tell you to place 1 row of blue concrete at the left and the right. We'll leave this open and we'll get to this when we can, like, start shifting some materials. Actually, if you want. Yeah, let's just get it out of the way. You can get rid of your black stained glass blocks, your dark oak doors, and your deep slate tile slabs. And you need cyan concrete, lime concrete, and blue concrete powder. And you want to find the center, which isn't really that hard. Basically, it's in between the 2 sets of dark oak doors that are in the middle. It's just like middle row, this middle block. You want to place on top of the blue concrete or blue concrete powder, just one like that. Right of it, you'll place a lime concrete, and left of it, you'll place a cyan concrete. Each of those concretes will go outward, diagonally, upward 3 times, and that should connect you to your blue concrete sides, which isn't really important, it's just worth noting. And then you'll bring that topmost block upward, diagonally, inward 3 times, and they should kind of end 1 block apart from each other, like that. You can then fill in the middle of this shape here, or in the middle of this, like, kind of diamond in with blue concrete powder, and then the outside kind of corners you'll fill in with blue concrete. The blue concrete powder just has a little bit of texture there, and also sticks out a little bit because of the color. Now, this looks kind of weird, so what you want to do is you want to take your lime concrete and your cyan concrete and just bring it out a row so it sticks out. That just makes everything pop a little bit more, add some shadows, does a little bit of everything, really. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, I placed this as a placeholder, ignore that slab. That'll be important later. So you want to take your 2 little hooks either side of this shape, and you want to bring them up with, hold on. You want to bring them up with 13 yellow terracotta per block. Which should be as tall as your smooth quartz, which is correct. I would do the block in line with the smooth quartz just cause. I mean, you have to do the bottom of it at least, but I just do all of it because I can. And then from here, it's going to get a little strange, I think. Although, frankly, this isn't hard. It's a lot happening, but it's not really hard. It's, like, fairly simple sections. It's just split up oddly. Although that split up kind of does make everything line up a little bit better. Or just makes everything have a little bit more flow to it. Kind of the almost two-toned look that we have going on, which we'll get to later. The next little rows of 9 brick, you'll bring these up with 5 rows of brown terracotta. These are the weird sections, because these have some things that are going to happen later. Specifically with the roof, although the whole thing's kind of weird with the roof. I don't know why I'm saying this now, it really doesn't matter. And then on top of that brown terracotta, you can place 5 rows as well of yellow terracotta. And then that should make it, what, like 3 blocks or 2 blocks shorter? 3 blocks shorter than the pillars to your right for me right now, or it could be your left, I don't know, it depends on which side you're on. Like so. Now the next rows out, you will place, along the big rows of brick, 5 rows of blue concrete, and then on top of those, 3 rows of smooth quartz blocks, and then that's just, you know, basically the front. Bare bones done. I mean, I guess it is more than bare bones, because it's literally all of the walls and stuff, and it's also, most of the detailing. But we'll finish it up in a little bit. And that will be 2 shorter than the section inside of that one. Just for numbers. And then I think we'll get pretty much everything else we'll need. Well, Maybe not. Maybe we'll need to do one more little switch. Oh, I forgot the 3 rows of smooth quartz. Nice. Now, you can wait on this if you want. Actually, that doesn't look half bad as is. I can't even lie. That just, like, it has a nice, like, transition line almost. But what I did was just in line with that kind of, like, the row above where the, like, or I guess the top half of the transition. So essentially be the bottom row of smooth quartz to the bottom row of yellow terracotta here, and that you just don't worry about that right now. You want to place a row of dark oak slabs in front of it. It kind of wants to go around the entire front of the build. Except for that blue concrete section at the front middle. It'll just kind of run into that at the sides, front of the smooth quartz. But yeah, you're also placing the corners and everything. You're basically having sharp edges and all that fancy stuff. And I will go kind of peel around to the sides like that. It just makes it look a little bit nicer, I think. Adds another line to it. Frankly, it's not the most noticeable thing on the build, but I mean, it does add, so, you know. And then what you can do is I'm going to come to the left side because you will have to do this for both sides, but I'm going to start with the left side specifically because I do want to kind of do the back as I kind of tell you how to do this. So you essentially want to, hold on, let me count real quick. You want to go back at the left and the right with this kind of end wall by 52. Like so, and on both sides. Now, I'm not going to fill these in right now. I want to show you how the back works. But also, you can make this number whatever you want. Since I'm not doing an interior tutorial, frankly, it doesn't matter for me, and I feel like that is a solid size, because it's not too big, but not too small. But it is a Sam's Club, so, I mean, you know, they're basically giant warehouse stores. So kind of do whatever you want. You can even extend the blue and the smooth quartz out more if you wanted to. If you have this space, honestly, I probably would. However, for the back, I do want to get this out of the way real quick. Going essentially across from the back, I'm going to go left to right. You'll go right by 3, and then this is all if you're, like, on the inside of the build. You'll go back diagonally to the right with a brick, right 1, and then you actually want to get rid of your cyan concrete, lime concrete, and blue concrete powder. Get out pillar quartz blocks, triple wire hooks, and black stained glass panes, and then you want to go from this inward diagonally to the right with the sideways pillar quartz block, right by 8. Back diagonally to the right with a brick, right 1. Forward diagonally to the right with a pillar quartz block, right by 8. Back diagonally to the right with a brick block, right 1. Forward diagonally to the right with a brick, and then you'll just connect all the way to the right. I'm going to also start by bringing this section up. In the centers of those pillar quartz rows, you'll place a tripwire hook, and then I should have an image of the back. Hold on, I want to make sure I get this right, because, well, I'm pretty sure it's 2 rows up. I don't think I need that anymore. It's 2 rows of pillar quartz blocks above those going, or I guess two rows up, like that. Let's go all the way across and then break the middle. That seems fair. And these will be taller, so hold your horses, if you have any. And then left to right or right to left on top of either one, doesn't matter. It's pillar quartz, black stained glass pane, pillar quartz, black stained glass pane, pillar quartz, black stained glass pane, etc. And then there's one other thing. Oh yeah, make sure all your pillar quartzes are sideways, because that is just how it should look, I guess. I don't really know. Like that, and then you'll place another row of sideways pillar quartz blocks on top. Who YouTube notificationed me? That's not very nice. Oh, my video release. That's crazy. You'll bring the little rows of 2 bricks up with 5 brown terracotta per, which you'll also end up connecting that top row together above the garage doors. It's not really crazy, you know, it's just make sure the garage doors are in a block, and then you'll place 3 rows of yellow terracotta on top of that. And then, you know, it's just a blue and smooth quartz from there. I just wanted to get that section out of the way, because it's boring and cringe. Also, I didn't add a door back here, which you might want to think about that, because, you know. Also, this is something that I don't do. I said also really weirdly there. But think about, like, emergency exits on builds. Like, if, for example, if this is in, like, a shopping center, obviously there's buildings on both sides, and, you know, that's a little unfortunate for that. But, like, if this is in, like, if this is a freestanding building, put, like, emergency exits on the sides and stuff, because you have the room, so you might as well. Or at least you should have the room. I don't generally do that because, like, whatever, but I feel like that is a thing that I'm pretty sure is also, like, legally you need to have those. So I mean, like, you know, not to be Captain, oh, but the law says that, like, you know, but if you're going for realism here, then there you go. I kind of like to walk that line a little bit between realism and Minecraft. Like, you know, I want to make my builds realistic. Like, if you looked at a Sam's Club in real life, it could probably look like this realistically. But, like, certain fundamental details, like, I don't know, the garage doors, maybe not. Or, like, you know, the fact that there's literally one entrance, you know. And the logo. The logo is something that I hated the way the font looked last time. Font wasn't the problem, the sizing of it was, though. And I was like, alright, I'm just making the logo this time, because I tried to play with it, but I just couldn't get a good size, so I was like, alright, logo it is. And I think it looks way better with the logo. It almost makes the entire build look a little bit sleeker. Man, I need to stop talking, I'm talking too much. Oh, we're almost done the walls. Okay, that's great, Minecraft. That, man. Also, when you finish the walls, you want to bring the dark oak slabs around. I probably should have mentioned that earlier, but oh well. Well, I guess that's kind of slightly a given, hopefully. So, yeah, once you do that, then again, the dark oak slabs want to go the rest of the way around, and yeah. And then we have the ceiling, which I'm actually not gonna, well, the roof, it's not a ceiling, because, you know, it doesn't work that way, but I'm gonna show you how to do something else probably first, because I want to get it out of the way because it's weird. Yeah. First thing you want to do, though... Oh, God. You want to get rid of your black stained glass panes and your tripwire hooks, not your pillar cord. Well, I guess you could get rid of your pillar quartz block, really. You want to get out dark oak planks and dark oak stairs. And essentially what you want to do is on top of each top, yellow terracotta, smooth quartz block, or blue concrete, you want to place a dark oak plank. We're going to kind of stop here for now. We're not really going to be filling in much yet, because I'm going to kind of leave that off. I'll probably actually slash fill it, because that seems more, more lazy. Almost there. There you go. So, alright, I want to come to the lowest kind of section of yellow terracotta at this front, and it's this side. Specifically, I'm doing the right side, although you can do the left if you want. It really doesn't matter. You want to bring this yellow terracotta, we're just going to say back by 6. This is the numbers that I actually have, by the way, so... Oh, God. You don't want to bring it in by 9. And you'll notice it will line up with this kind of... the pillar of the next section. I'm doing it both sides at the same time, by the way. Which I would actually take this pillar, and you only need the top 2 rows of the yellow terracotta, and just kind of connect it at the back to create a nice 3x3. Oh, God. Nice, 3x3, like so. Then from this section, I would go back diagonally with a smooth quartz block, and then bring it in by, I think, 4? Yes, in by 4. And then go back diagonally again with a blue concrete, and then we'll kind of fill in the rest of this gap. And you'll kind of see, it gives you this effect. You don't need to do this the way that I did this. This frankly doesn't matter, because really I think on most builds it's just flat. It's literally just a facade, and maybe it goes back a little bit. Depends on the build, I guess. But, yeah, you basically just want to bring everything up. So the smooth quartz here will be brought up with, what, 3? Yeah, 3. The yellow terracotta doesn't have to be brought up at all, because you only need the 1 row. Blue will be brought up by 4. And also, the smooth quartz, I do want to mention this. You're just going to connect it forward into that pillar of yellow terracotta, and it should kind of slice it directly in the middle. And you'll only need the top, I think, 2 rows for this, yeah. like so. It doesn't make a ton of sense, frankly, why, I don't know why I did it this way. And then again, you'll kind of just do dark oak planks on top of everything, and you're going to end up filling in things here, and then you're going to place ups and down dark oak stairs around. I'll do these, the blue concrete ones to be one higher than the smooth quartz. I should have remembered to do that. Oh, wait, I didn't bring the smooth quartz in enough, did I? No, I didn't. Should be 5 total, not 4. Which it is brought in by 4, not whatever. I'll just, like, connect everything up. You're basically just, yeah, it's kind of just weird. The smooth quartz is in line with that, like, those yellow terracotta pillars, and those kind of make one section, by the way. And then from here, you want to go around everything with upside-down dark oak stairs. And, you know, you're kind of going to want to obviously place corners, make it curve and everything, and you're just kind of creating a little bit of an overhang. This is really the only overhang that I've ever done that I think sticks with every build. Like, I could put this on pretty much any build and it looks good. I've tried other things, like, you've seen me do I did the slabs on top of the old McDonald's, or old Walmart, not McDonald's, bro. I've done some stair stuff and just, like, some weird things, but really, this is the only one that works. Why is it doing this, Minecraft? You know what, it's fine. We're gonna keep going. Because, frankly, not being able to see what I'm doing doesn't stop me. It'll load in eventually. There they go. Oh, maybe not. Man, is this game slow. Like, exceptionally slow. I would love if you could see what I'm doing. However, you can see Minecraft is not exactly letting that happen. Maybe once this autosave finishes, they'll show. Man, that's a lot of stairs that aren't there. This did this to me earlier, too, but not this bad. Well, they'll come soon. Oh, there they go. My God, okay. So there you go, that's what you should have after they all finally appeared. And then every roof is just filled in with dark oak planks. I'd recommend adding skylights. I probably have said this before in these, like, big store tutorials. Most stores have little skylights and stuff that, you know, just add some nice natural light. Honestly, just, like, slap them everywhere on the big ceiling. You don't really need well, I would probably actually have a pattern because I like patterns, but frankly, it doesn't matter. You know, just slap them everywhere. Really, most of these are, like, perfectly centered, which is weird. I don't know why. My instinct with these is to go centered, but my instinct with anything smaller, like restaurants and, like, smaller stores, like gas stations, is to not be centered. I guess convenience stores, not really gas stations. But, like, I don't know why. That's just weird. Because, like, if you look at, go find my most recent restaurant, and it's not centered. It's actually the McDonald's from at this point in time, which it probably still will be, because I haven't recorded any. And, like, the pet store, even the new one, which that may or may not be out, but at this point, I really don't know. That's off-centered, like, a lot. It's very off-centered. But I'm just going to do slash fill command. So, with the new one, it's slash fill, the tildes for the my coordinate, then I just copied that one. I think it's in Creator, by the way, on Bedrock Settings, Creator, and I don't know where it is from there, but I can try to find it if I do. I might end up doing an updated slash build video, or maybe a structure block video. You do planks, and you gotta do bracket, wood type dark oak, except you need a underscore there, and then I like to do keep just cause, so I don't explode anything, although really nothing is gonna happen. I have this one over here, and yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your remake Sam's Club complete. This one, I think, beats the old one out by a mile. I can't even lie. There you see the old one at the left. I'll try to get it in shot. Just such an improvement. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.